A check of our weather, taking a live look now from the WTOC Pooler Parkway Sky Cam. You can see a nice sunset setting up out there. Our first alert meteorologist Jane Ertle joins us as she's tracking our chance for rain, although it's looking dry now.
Yes, it is. And across the coastal empire and low country, mostly dry, Dawn, after seeing some very heavy downpours. But we are tracking one last cell, little rain to the north of Hinesville along 280, and that's going to be in Townsend, making its way toward Darien. This is pretty heavy, as some of those showers have been this afternoon, and this is going to drift over Darien out toward Shellman Bluff and Valonia. And it will do so. It'll take about an hour to get off the coast. Yes, this is a slow soaker, so be prepared for possible totals up to 1 inch of rain from this cell alone, maybe even 2, because it's moving so slowly. A live look now from our Chatham Parkway Toyota Skycam. Can you see the sun rays there? Well, we're going to see lots more sun tomorrow. In the meantime, we will see temperatures fall steadily as we head through the rest of the evening, and we will see some 60s tomorrow. Waking up, I'll go city by city for you in minutes. You're taking a live look. Ooh, that's pretty. From our WTOC Fair and Farrah Tybee Island Sky Cam, some pinks out there, cotton candy sky for our Wednesday evening. Setting up for a much drier Thursday, though still rain chances remain. Your first alert forecast after the break. Another look from our Chatham Parkway Toyota Sky Cam as the sun is setting behind some thick clouds but dry looking west. 85 was our high today after a morning low of 71. Now we only picked up 5/100ths of an inch officially at the airport, but I'll show you some places that picked up more than 3 inches today. Let's talk about that sunset as well. All right, so fall begins this Sunday, sunset 7:20. 2 weeks from now, 7:11 is when the sun sets. 3 weeks from now, the sun sets 7:03, and as we head into the latter part of October, it sets before 7, so get used to that. Fair and Farrah First Alert Live Radar. Most of us are dry. A couple of sprinkles here, Fort Stewart area, southwest Bullock, and a little in Evans County, but the thunderstorm that we're tracking now kind of breaking up, but just kind of hanging out south of Townsend, slowly moving down 17 I-95 toward Darien. This is going to continue to move to the south-southeast, and look at the rainfall total of that storm alone. 2.7 inches along 17 and I-95, and take a look at some of the other rainfall totals from earlier today. 2.3 between Tillman and Hardyville, 3.1 near Ellabelle, and 1.4 inches of rain in Richmond Hill. That'd be like 144 in Belfast Keller. So the setup, high pressure is going to move in. We have that area of low pressure hanging out over Raleigh. And a little bit of a pinwheel action here, and you can kind of see that as it's making its way. It's not necessarily a cold front, it's a trough trailing that area of low pressure. So the next 12 hours, we're looking at temperatures starting to dip into the low 70s, and we'll wake up to 70 degrees at 7 a.m., but we'll see some upper 60s as well. 67 Sylvania, Hampton, 69 Baxley, 70 in Hinesville, Richmond Hill, 70 along the islands as well. As we head into our Thursday with lots of sunshine, we go from 70 to nearly 80 by 11 o'clock, and we should top out right around 87, which is a little bit above average for this time of year. Average high is 86, and a 20% chance of a shower, and it shouldn't be as heavy as what we saw today. South of the Altamaha, away from the beaches, 88 degrees, 86 Statesboro, Metter, 86 Vidalia, Reedsville, 88 Darien, 87 Savannah, 87 Beaufort, 83 Hilton Head, and 86 Hampton. We take the rain off the board through the rest of the evening, and we start our day dry, maybe some patchy fog, and that burns off by a 10. Then we'll track those isolated downpours. Like I said, shouldn't be too heavy. This is from Charleston all the way down to Brunswick, most likely 95 and east, but can't rule it out, just west of I-95, and then most likely dry before sunset. Tracking the tropics as well. Orange, that is remnants of Gordon that may reform. It was always going to be a fish storm. But we're watching this area between the Yucatan Peninsula and Cuba that may start to get some action going. It's going to take a while too, and once a storm does develop, if it does, it'll move into the Gulf of Mexico, and at that point, we don't know where it's going to go. Many models take it up toward the Panhandle. One takes it across Florida. Another one takes it towards Texas. So until they're all in agreement, we will not put it in forecast, and it's not even in the forecast for the 7-day. 87 for the high tomorrow, 86 on Friday, 86 Saturday, first day of fall, 88. And as we head into next work week, we start the work week dry with lots of sunshine and dry. Rain chances return next Wednesday.
I love that.
Yeah, and it is definitely harvest season too, so that's exciting. It's a good time to get out there and,
That's right.
and give it a try.
Exactly.
We had the harvest moon last night.
We
There
sure
you
did.
go.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I wanted to show you this again because some of my dates were a little off. But I wanted to show you that we'll be tracking daylight and we're going to be losing it. Look at that. In just 4 weeks, it'll be setting. The sun will be setting before 7 o'clock.
Before you watch us.
Okay, then. So get in the house and watch us
Yeah,
on
there you go.
time.
There you go.
We'll see. Oh, what a beautiful sunset. We'll see you back here on B News at 11. Good night, everyone. Get a check of our weather. First Alert meteorologist Jamie Ertle joins us now with a look at our forecast.
Dawn, we are seeing dry conditions across the coastal empire and low country, calm conditions as well. The flag is draped over the flagpole, no wind out there, and the roads are quiet. Current temperatures 71 in Savannah, 73 Hilton Head, 73 Jessup. Tybie's already gone to bed. The temperature gauge is wonky out there. It is not negative 50 and not too far to fall as we head through the overnight into our morning commute forecast, 70 degrees. So we're going to stay constant with those low 70s through the overnight. Partly sunny skies, your sunrise at 7:11. And we will see middle 80s again for tomorrow. How much more rain will we get as we head toward the weekend? There's a 20% chance on Thursday and Friday, so not a lot of accumulation, but we'll track where those spotty showers may develop in your full First Alert forecast. And we're going to take a look at the tropics because we do have 2 areas that we're tracking and something close to home that may impact us at the end of next work week. I'll have your complete First Alert forecast in minutes.
All right,
You're taking a live look now from the Play at Riverside District Sky Cam, and that moon is gorgeous outside. If you just want to poke your head outside and look, and then come back in and watch the full First Alert forecast after the break. Welcome back. I'm First Alert meteorologist Jamie Ertle. With the last week of summer almost over, we are looking at temperatures a little bit above average as we head through our Thursday. Friday and Saturday, 86. That's where we should be this time of year. And then Sunday, the first day of fall, 88 degrees. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Fair and Fair First Alert live radar. It's on a slow sweep after a very busy day with thunderstorms and a lot of rainfall for many of you. 2.7 inches in portions of Jasper County, Springfield coming in with nearly 2 inches as well. 2.6 inches in the Ellabelle area and a lingering storm in McIntosh County, over 3 inches of rain. And southern Appling County coming in at 1.3 inches. But Ludowici, Hinesville, barely a drop, and Statesboro as well. High pressure is going to build in heading into the weekend, but we've got a little kind of annoying stationary front right off our coast, and that's going to give us just a slight chance of showers tomorrow. Waking up Thursday, 66 in Hampton, Statesboro, Mater, Vidalia, 69 Baxley, 69 Savannah, 70 for the beaches. As we head through the day, we start in the 60s in some places, and we climb to nearly 80 degrees at 11 o'clock. No chance of rain until after lunchtime, and we're going to cap it at 20% right through that evening commute, and then mostly dry by sunset. So Rincon, you make it up to 87, Statesboro 86, Bluffton, Richmond Hill 87, and Jessup 88 with a 10% chance south of the Altamaha. If you are going to area beaches tomorrow, well, the rip current risk is actually low now after seeing high to moderate rip currents for the past couple of days. Let's start the clock here with Futurecast, and it's 7 a.m. with a mix of sun and clouds, then mostly sunny through lunchtime. Then you can see from Charleston down the coastline. So if we do see any showers, I-95 east, and they're very spotty in nature. This is 5 o'clock. Just a little dot here, no, and there, and really no real accumulation. 7 o'clock, we are dry with a beautiful sunset with some clouds. And then Friday, we do it all over again. Watching the tropics so far in the Atlantic, the middle Atlantic, Gordon may re-energize. It has a 50% chance of doing so, but it was never a threat to land. Now we take a look at what we're watching that may develop in the Caribbean. Just next to the Yucatan Peninsula, in between that and Cuba. It has a 30% chance of development now in the next 7 days. Anywhere throughout this development, it could go toward Texas. It could go toward Louisiana, and it could honestly go toward Florida and maybe be a backdoor storm for us if it actually happens. So there is a lot of question marks with this potential storm that doesn't even have a center of circulation right now. So right now we focus on our warm temperatures, a little muggy as we head through the weekend as well. We start next work week dry, warm, see a slight cool down, and then potentially we'll start to track what may be the next named storm by the end of next work week. That beautiful forecast that we're going to have for the next several days. Just a slight chance of some downpours Thursday and Friday, dry for the weekend, and mostly dry for the part of next work week. Good night.